Hey everyone, I'm Brianna and welcome to Roll Initiative. Today I'm going to be going over my top tips for new DMs. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to talk about is knowing your players, because if you don't know your players, then you can't run a game that everyone's going to like, and the whole reason we're here is to have fun. So try and get a feel for what everyone's looking for in the game, because if someone wants to play a Lord of the Rings type game and someone wants to play like My Little Pony, then someone might need to find a new table. Because unless one of those people is happy to play a different type of game than what they were hoping for, you can't please both of those people with the same game. I mean, you could try. I wish you luck. Now, the second thing is player agency. So you don't want to limit your players to running your story. You're not just writing a novel and having your players act it out. We're playing a game. Because if you railroad your players and they don't get to make any important decisions, then they're probably not going to have much fun playing your game. In fact, I actually said something to do with this in one of my previous videos, which I'll link up in the cards. And in that video, I talked about creating the illusion of choice by creating two paths and letting your players pick one, but it's the same either way. And I don't think I explained that very well. Because in my other video, I very much said to have the paths be the same either way they went, whereas it was intended to be more of a you can choose your different paths and go on your different sort of adventures, but the end goal is the same. So if they choose to go down the left path, they might go to the swamp, and if they choose the right path, they might go to the mountains. They'll have different encounters and stuff each way, but they'll still get to the main boss. So, in truth, each path is different, but you just move the ending and any important information that they need over to whichever way they go. You should also try to vibe check your table, just see how everyone's feeling, because your players might not tell you if something's not to their liking, because they'd know that the DM puts in a lot of work for this campaign and probably don't want to upset them, which means that some people might not be very engaged because they're playing a game that they don't exactly want to play. That is why Session Zero is such a handy tool for DMs, because it lets them talk about what everyone wants before they actually start the game, and players have a ton of opportunities to say what they want without destroying the DM's work, because they can tell them before they hopefully make too much of the campaign. And if you don't know what a Session Zero is, then I'll link a video up in the cards where I explain it. But there you go, that's my best advice for new DMs. I hope it was useful and that you'd consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching and hope to see you next time.